All right, Shalom. We're coming back into a part two. I just felt like I was taking a lot of time outside of the lesson. So, I was going, I just wanted to get situated. Some of the things that he wanted to know about. He looked like a sincere brother. Looked like he was sincere, wanted to know about the truth. Had a good little conversation. And I wanted to get back into the lesson. But I didn't want to take too much time on it either. God put spirit on me to kind of talk to him. And, so I went on ahead and handled that. The spirit of Yahawashi, talked to him a little bit. And gave him a channel so he can, go get himself together. Lord willing, he's edified. So now I'm going to get back into this. Get back into this lesson. I don't want to take too much more time. I had already been talking for a little bit to him. But I want to get back to the point that Yahawashi wanted me to go with. Psalms chapter 130, verse 12. It took me a second. I didn't want to make that too much more on my camp. So, I knew he had some more questions he wanted to go about, so I didn't want to take too much time. So it's a lot. But Lord put the spirit on me to go ahead and talk to him a little bit. I want to get back to the point. More willing that brother, potential brother, wakes up to the truth. He kind of already has some of our customs. So, shalom, everybody coming on combo. How much I'm not expecting a lot, man. I already done a lesson today. I know it takes a lot to keep up with us, It takes a lot just to keep up with ourselves. But, I just want to put it out there, I'm glad the Lord had me come out here. See, it was somebody, he said he was jogging. He said he seen me every Sunday for a long time with the elder, and if I wouldn't have came out here and did what the Lord said, it would have took longer for that guy to run into me, man. And he stopped his whole day. He stopped running, stopped and talk. That might be Jake, man. He looked like Esau, but everything I said, he didn't disagree with. He just might be Jake. He sees the seriousness. He understands the what's happening. He knows something's going on. He's looking for answers. That's why the Lord's got us out here, man. Never know. We got these other camps talking about we're going where nobody walks. I'm out here on the byway, and if you hear the cars, there's a lot of fucking traffic. Somebody got the audacity and the humbleness to come out here and come to me and talk to me, because I ain't nobody. I'm just a follower. I'm definitely going to take my time to try to express the wisdom of Yahawashi, because I ain't nobody, man. I'm not better than any of y'all. I'm just here to show this wisdom. I'm talking about you brothers out there, the ones that's coming in the truth before me and after me. I'm not better than any of y'all. We're all on the same road, And the Aquaf understand they are at a lower status, whatever. But they know that the true Aquaf out there, the true women of the Lord, are blessed to be in that position. They like thinking like, man, I'm so glad I'm just not Esau either. I'm glad that, I get to serve one of these men of the Lord one day and be out here with them. Okay, because they understand, man. Time is coming where those men are the only ones that are going to matter. So Psalm chapter 130. We're going to start at verse 6, and it reads, "My soul waiteth for the Lord more than they that watch for the morning." Right? I say, more than they that watch for the morning. So the people who watch to see the next day come into place, we watching the Lord more than that, man. We're waiting on the Lord. And what do we want to do? What do we want to do as followers of the Lord, us men out here? We want to bring forth more fruit, more believers, right? How do we do that? By what the Lord told us to do? Because he said he got the flock. So we do what he said he's going to do. You think he's going to make sure? You don't think he's going to make sure that we bring forth fruit, no matter where we're at? We be out there in the middle of fucking nowhere. I'm in the middle of Oklahoma, in the middle of nowhere, and one person out of this whole place came up and had enough sense to come ask me what the fuck I'm doing, man. The Lord's got this shit in control. We're not worried about this shit, man. We're not worried about none of this. The Lord's going to do it as long as we wait. Verse 6, "My soul waiteth for the Lord more than they that watch for the morning," right? I say, more than they that watch for the morning. "Let Israel hope in the Lord," verse 7, "for with the Lord there is mercy, and with him is plenteousness, redemption." So we have plenty of hope in this truth, that we will be redeemed from the enemy and redeemed from our own wicked ways, as long as we what? Pray to the Lord to guide our steps, and so we can please him. We can't even do right without Yahawashi and Rawchaa. Right? We'll go ahead and read verse 3 and 4. "The flowers plowed upon my back, they made long their furrows." Right? "The Lord is righteous. He hath cut asunder the cords of the wicked." So all these plans that the wicked have, they're going to be cut short. So we shouldn't be worrying about none of this affliction we're going through. We got a lot of shit going on. You need to hold it down for Yahawashi and Rawchaa, man. Period. That's how we're going to do it. That's how we know we're going to succeed. This is Zechariah chapter 1, verse 4. You know? Just people too proud out here, man. They don't want to take rebuke. They don't want to take understanding. They don't want to take it as, as tough love. When you try to talk to, especially the Judite woman real soft, they don't want to listen, man. They only want to listen when they realize it ain't no fucking game, man. Same way with the men out here at 2/3. They don't want to listen, man. But that's cool. I'm not worried about that, man. Don't want to worry about that. We're not here to be liked, man. We're here to serve the will of Yahawashi. So Zephaniah, bear with me. Zephaniah chapter 1. Zechariah, actually. That was the right one. Zechariah. Right over here. Zechariah chapter 1, verse 4. And it reads, "Be not as your fathers," which is who? We are our forefathers. Right? "Unto whom the former prophets have cried, saying, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, turn ye now from your evil ways, and from your evil doings. But they did not hear nor hearken unto me, saith the Lord. So if you are anxious, if you are in the spirit of, this shit needs to happen now, I can't be patient, you're not hearkening to the word of the Lord. You must be patient. You must be long-suffering. You must endure whatever the fuck you're going through. Okay? And I know I can say that. Why? Because there's plenty of tests that I have endured, even before I got into truth, and I made it through. How much more now that the Lord has brought me to this truth? Well, I don't have no doubts in the Lord. I know He's going to get me through whatever the fuck I got going on. I ain't going to worry about that shit at all. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 21. So Ephesians chapter 4, verse 21. And it reads, if so be that ye have heard him and have been taught. Wait, let's start at 19. Who being past feeling have given themselves over to lasciviousness, to work all uncleanness and with greediness. Right? Verse 20. But ye have not so learned a Mashiach, right? Which is Christ in Paleo Hebrew. If so, be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahawashi. What? That ye put off concerning the former conversation of the old man, right? The conversation of your old self, right? Just like we was reading in that last precept, man. Just like we was reading, you know, in Zechariah chapter 1, verse 4, right? That you put off concerning the former conversation of old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. And the deceitful lust is feeling comfortable here, man. Wanting to be sovereign here. Wanting to be like everything's all right. That's not the state we're supposed to be in. We're supposed to be getting tried right now. That's what they don't understand. Then they want to act like it's some weird ass shit. No. This is what the Lord said we're supposed to be going through. We're supposed to be going through shit. That's our test. Be glad we're actually the leader, the teacher, handing us the paperwork. Most people are already getting a flat ass F. They're not even getting the chance to fucking be tried. So this is 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9. It's 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9, and it reads, in like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel with shamefacedness, right? Shamefaced. Not supposed to be telling your man how this shit's supposed to go down, right? And sobriety, right? Not with braided hair or gold, right? That's what they have, blonde hair, all plaited up and looking nice. It's supposed to look like we're fucking widows. We're trying to get the fuck out of here. We're not trying to fit into this place. Or pearls, or costly array. Verse 10. Verse 10, but which becometh woman professing godliness with good works, right? Godliness with good works, man. That's how we are the Yahawashi. We don't fucking worry about, oh, I did this good and I did this good. We just do it, and we pray Yahawashi will give us mercy for not being proud. That's what people don't understand, man. They don't understand that. Verse 11, right? Oh, wait. Yeah, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. So this is how I'm really talking about the men this time. We are the wife of Yahawashi. We learn under subjection. The elders tell us to do something, it don't matter. We're gonna do that. We're learning under subjection. Not asking and saying, oh, well, the Lord told me, but he ain't fully tell me. No, if the Lord tells you something, he's going to fully tell you, especially in this time, what to do and how to do it. And what did he tell y'all? Listen to your man. What did he tell the men? Listen to Yahawashi. If you really think the Lord's not dealing with us, then don't listen to it. It's that simple. I don't understand why that's that hard. You really don't think he's dealing with a man, and all you got to say is negative about him, then why would you want to deal with him? Doesn't make any sense. Galatians chapter 5, verse 16. And it reads, this I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. What's the lust of the flesh? Getting shit your way. You know, Burger King shit. Have it your fucking way. This ain't supposed to be our fucking way. We're supposed to be how the Lord said do. You know? It's not our way. And he says our ways is not our way. His ways is not our way. What is that saying? When you want to be comfortable in this earth, the Lord wants you to be not comfortable, so he don't judge your fucking ass. And if you got a problem with that, then the Lord's going to make you comfortable, and you're going to get comfortable, and then he's going to destroy your ass. Be uncomfortable right now, please. Okay? Verse 17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary to one another, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. Right? So we're not going to get anxious when shit go crazy, or when shit's hard for us. Why? Because we're thinking in the spirit, man. My elder would not have me sleeping in the same roof with him if I was thinking in the flesh, man. It isn't like we just came together right off the bat, man. He had to prove me. He had to see if I was going to put this first. That's the only reason why the brothers even say shalom to me, man. Because they know that I give a fuck about this ministry. They know I give a fuck about the brotherhood. And it's not for my own personal gain. You know? We love doing this work, man. We want to please the Lord, man. Only got a little bit more precepts. Romans chapter 6, verse 10. I wanted to finish them all this time. I know my first lesson I was talking to somebody and testing the spirit. The spirit seems like he wants to get into this oath. That's the hard part about Jake. You don't understand once you get into this shit, that's not the end, that's the beginning. If you don't finish, your ass is done. You better gonna get in this shit, you better be in this shit all the way. Romans chapter 6, verse 10, and it reads, "For in that he died unto sin once, but in that he liveth unto the Most High." This is how we are dying in our sin today. Just like Yahawashi. We're dying by what? Cutting off those lusty feelings of that we need something here. We don't need nothing. We have Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. We don't need nothing here. We're good. Okay? The Lord's going to take care of the rest of that. Stop worrying about it. Right? Verse 11, likewise, reckon ye also yourselves to be dead. Okay? To the wants of this world. Shalom. Yahawashi, Barak, Atham. Everybody on the commentary. Okay? Brothers, the Aqua. Hey, I'm just like y'all, man. I'm trying to survive too. I ain't no better than y'all, man. Okay? Talking about the brothers, of course, the women we over. What I mean by no better is that I'm not exempt from judgment. None of us are. We can all be judged. We got to get right, man. Right? So, it says, reckon ye also yourselves to be dead indeed unto sin, which is what? Anxiety, thinking about the things of this world, worrying about all this fleshly shit. But alive unto the Most High through Yahawashi Hamashiach, our Lord. Verse 12, let not sin therefore reign in your mortal body, that ye shall obey it in the lust thereof. You're going to obey Yahawashi Yahawashi, you're going to obey your own body. You're going to be doing shit you're not supposed to be doing. You know? Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 9. That's all of us. That's talking to myself. I got fucking shit I'm working on too. I'm not gonna act like I'm just some devout, super perfect Israelite. No. Okay? We all go off. We all got our own burdens. We can do this. As long as we trust in Yahawashi Yahawashi, we can fucking get there, man. We can get there. You know? Said, is anybody called in the name of Yahawashi Yahawashi and been confounded? No. We can get there. It's got to be tough. Not think with our emotions. The heart is deceitful above all things. We got to think with our logic. We have to think with what the scripture said. Right? Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 9. And it reads, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? So when you say, oh, well, it's not just about me and being physically okay, it said we were a reasonable sacrifice. No, it's not about us being okay in the flesh. It's about us suffering in the flesh. That's what this is about. Okay? Better is the house of mourning, right? Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 2. Better is the house of mourning. We're supposed to be going through some shit. That's our job. I'm not supposed to be fucking great all the time. Sometimes we're gonna go through some shit. That's what's training us for Jacob's trouble. First Peter chapter 3, verse 3. First Peter chapter 3, verse 3. And it reads, those adorning, let it not be that outward adorning of plaiting the hair and the wearing of gold or putting on of apparel, but let it be the hidden man of the heart, which is in that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of the Most High of great price. See, this is us being meek, being lowly, being in this trouble, being in this tribulation, not wishing that we were rich like everybody else. You know? Yeah, we might come off and seem that we're harsh sometimes, we're hard sometimes, but the inner man, we really care about Yahawashi. We really care about this business. We don't just say we put the brotherhood first and then not do that. We really fucking do that. Okay? We were saying there the hopeful elect. It said the 144,000 elect men and the ones that cling to those men. That's what it said. It didn't say those who halfway cling and then do their own shit. Oh, they cling to the governing body of Yahawah in all things, everything. I got four more precepts, and I'm out of here. This is 1 Samuel chapter 16. I want to make a point. First Samuel chapter 16, verse 1, and it reads, and the Lord said unto Samuel, how long wilt thou mourn for Saul? It's like he said to Ezra, you gonna keep worrying about 2/3? Why the fuck you keep worrying about their ass? See, all the prophets had this problem. You know, a lot of them did, right? How long wilt thou mourn for Saul, seeing I have rejected him from the reigning over Israel? Fill thine horn with oil, wisdom, not feelings, wisdom. His feelings, he was in his feelings. Oh, Lord, how about Saul? The Lord said, put your damn drawers on and what? What did he say? What did he say, Lord? And go. I will send thee to Jesse, right? The father of who? King David, right? The Bethlehemite, Bethlehemite, but I have provided me a king among his sons. So just because you're feeling like somebody needs to be something, the Lord has his own fucking agenda. He's got his own shit. Stop worrying about your way. He did this to the body. How much more us who are just clinging to the body? Right? And Samuel said, How can I go? If Saul hear it, he will kill me. Right? And the Lord said, take an heifer with thee, and I say, I am come to sacrifice unto the Lord. Because you know that's what we did back then. We sacrificed animals. Just to show the Lord that we gave a fuck. We're that sacrifice now. What are we doing? We're showing them we give a fuck. Verse 3, and call Jesse to the sacrifice, and I will show thee what thou shalt do. And thou shalt anoint me unto me him whom I name unto thee. It ain't about our feelings. It's about what the Lord told us to do. Verse 4, and Samuel did that which the Lord spake. He didn't say, well, I'm thinking it this way. No, he just did it. And came to Bethlehem. And the elders of the town trembled. Our elders, they trembled at his coming and said, comest thou peaceably? That's the mindset you should have when you're coming towards the elders, or a woman comes to her man. Are you coming to be peaceable? Please, so I'm doing all I can to show you that I want peace and mercy. That's how it's supposed to be, not fucking, I got my own fucking feelings about this shit. And he said peaceably, I have come to sacrifice unto the Lord. Sanctify yourselves and come with me to the sacrifice. You women want to get with us? You're going to come with us with the sacrifice. You're going to see that this is what we're here for. Not you. We're here for Bahasham Yahawashi. You need to be here for us to serve Bahasham Yahawashi. This is all for the Lord. Right? And he sanctified Jesse and his sons and called them to the sacrifice. And it came to pass, when they were come, that he looked on Eliab and said, surely the Lord is anointed. The Lord anointed is before him, man. Simple as that, man. Simple as that. We're going to read one more. What did the Lord say? What did he do? Verse 7, but the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, right? Because I have refused him. Talking about Saul, right? For the Lord seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh upon the outward appearance. So that's what's the problem with a lot of people who claim to be, they call it the OK-LA-Homa, mostly women. They have this outward appearance thinking that it's supposed to be a fucking great fucking picnic in this motherfucker. No! Right? But the Lord looketh upon the heart, your mind. And if you start fucking panicking when the shit drops, your ass is screwed. Okay? Keep your fucking head on its shoulders. And you stand here in this fucking hell and you give all glory to Bahasham Yahawashi. That's what it means to be a man. Whether we get our fucking head chopped off, tortured, beat up, whatever. That's what it means to be a fucking man. And not do nothing. Let the Lord handle it. That's being a man. This Western mindset has trained our women and a lot of Jake, 2/3 of men, that what we're doing is weak. We're going to find the fuck out. Exodus chapter 15, verse 26. And it reads, and he said, right? Let's start at 25. Well, actually, verse 22. So Moses brought Israel from the Red Sea, and they went out into the wilderness of Shur. And they went 3 days in the wilderness and found no water. There's going to be drastic times. We're in Jacob's trouble. We're trusting in the Lord. And we can't find no fucking water. Right? Verse 23. And when they came to Barak, they could not drink of the waters of Barak, for they were bitter. Right? Wormwood. That's going on right now before we get to Jacob's trouble. They're polluting the water. Right? And the people murmured against Moses. Right? They murmured. They started worrying it in the flesh. Right? What they say? What shall we drink? Right? And he cried unto the Lord. And the Lord showed him a tree, which when he had cast into the waters were made sweet. There he made for them a statute and an ordinance. And there he proved them. Right? And he said, if thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord Yahawashi, right? Don't be fucking tripping. Wait on the Lord. Right? And wilt do that which is right in his sight, not fucking worrying, and will give ear to his commandments and keep all his statutes to the best of our abilities, right? I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, these Edomites. For I am the Lord that healeth thee. Then we went through this already before. Why are you worried? We're going to fuck home. Psalms. We're going to go back where I started in the beginning. Psalms, chapter 37. We're going to read verse 4. And it reads, delight thyself also in the Lord, on whatever side you're on. You're in his side where he's testing you, you're going through shit, or you're in a peaceful side. You're supposed to delight yourself in Yahawashi. And he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. You got to be a hopeful elect to take that into action. You can read the shit, but to be a real hopeful elect, you got to fucking really do that shit. We're going to go to chapter 31 in Psalms, verse 34, and I'm closing out. Psalm chapter 31. It's actually verse 24. Verse 24. And it reads, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen your heart, your mind. All ye that hope in the Lord. All ye that hope in Yahawashi, before you get that strength, before you get that understanding of the Lord, you have to be of good courage through your fucking trials. Then he'll give it to you. You gotta earn that shit. You gotta earn that shit. That shit ain't just for free, man. We gotta earn that shit. It's like everything on this fucking planet. We work for the sweat of our brow. It said, the Lord said, once the Holy Spirit comes upon you, you shall have power. But why? Because they did what he said last time they were here. There was a cause. That's all I wanted to go across. I know I came off pretty motherfucking austere today, but that's the Lord told me to go in the spirit with, man. I'm tired of fucking playing. I'm ready for the Lord to judge America, Babylon the Great. So shalom to the elect of Israel, to the hopeful elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, and the foreign Israelites that look like the other nations, scattered across the four corners of the earth. Want to give all praises to Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawashi, Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawashi, Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawashi, Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawashi. Gotta give all praise to Yahawah. Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Qadash. Want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who led me to this truth and been ordained by the Lord to teach the flock how to live, repent, pray, fast to show forth the Lord's righteousness and mercy, judgment, forgiveness, and wrath to all those who are part of the elect, to the hopeful elect. Lord, wouldn't we part of that number? Lord, wouldn't this be edifying to those who fear the name of the Lord and are striving to show forth the Lord's righteousness every day to the best of their abilities? His judgment always comes to light. Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 5. It is not slack. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 9. It is unto a ring. 2nd Esdras chapter 5 verse 42. Why above the ball? And if you want to stay here, stay the fuck here. We're trying to go home. Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.